What's up everyone, welcome to episode 3 of Road to Becoming a Web Developer. Now in my previous video, I briefly touched on the previous weather app that I built using the Open Weather Map API. And I came across a couple of tutorials online which I found extremely useful, and we will actually be following those tutorials in this video to build our own brand new weather app. After watching these videos, I realized that my knowledge about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript was extremely outdated because it's been a very long time since I last worked on them. And it really gave me some good information about how things work at the moment. So I thought in this video, it'll be a good idea to explore these technologies together and to build this app from scratch following this tutorial. And then we can tweak it to our own liking once it's working and up and running. So the good thing about this tutorial is that it uses the Open Weather Map API, which I previously used. But the thing is, I won't be touching any of my previous code. So we're going to build it completely from scratch, like as if we are just diving into this for the very first time. And you know, I thought I'd share this journey with you guys so that we can go ahead and develop this application together. I'll link both of these videos down in the description below for you to watch and follow at your own pace as well. They are very helpful, very insightful, and I believe that they will really elevate the level of knowledge that you have about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So this web page here is the tutorial for building the weather app using only HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And I watched this video before recording this episode, and I thought it would be a great piece of content to share with you guys, to be honest. I highly recommend watching this video. As mentioned earlier, I will put the link to this video in the description below so that you can watch it at your own pace. The second video is also from the same person, and this video gave an insight onto many different shortcuts that you can use in Visual Studio Code. I'll also link it down in the description below in case you're interested. So what I've done is I've set up a folder called Weather App 2023 on my computer, and we will be building this application from scratch. No previous code whatsoever from my previous application. And I think this will be a good learning curve and a learning experience for all of us. So let's get started. So here he just literally writes input tab and it's done.
Icons extension for
VS
VS Code
icons.
to search for icons.
Okay, so we don't have this extension, React icons. So you actually need to install the React icons extension. You can do that just by Googling React icons. VS Code extension, and I'm clicking the first search result. Okay, well that's working. So this is where his shortcuts video will come in handy. So I think he wrote h2.city. There we go. So what I really like about this video, right, is that he's showing a way to set up the app exactly the way you want it before you get it to work. So he's just putting in some dummy information. He's going to put in, he's going to hard code in the temperature, the time, the name, and everything like that. And then everything that's going to be generated dynamically, he is going to add that later on using JavaScript, and then he's going to modify the HTML accordingly. I know what you guys might be thinking, oh, this guy's not really learning, he's just copying what this guy is writing. But this is a very good way to learn exactly what's happening. It's different to just watching the video, and it's different to you just exploring it on your own, because what I just achieved in the last 10 minutes, I couldn't achieve this in 2 hours by myself. So I'm 7 minutes into the video, I've replayed some segments a couple of times, and I've got something that looks 10 times better than my previous application already. And I'm starting to understand how CSS works and just how powerful CSS is. So I highly recommend that you do the same thing as well. Follow this video tutorial, do what he does step by step, and even if you don't understand it completely, that's okay, because I'm not understanding a lot of the stuff that he's talking about, but you'll start to figure it out. It'll start to make sense as things come together. So then once you've built it, you can tweak it to your liking. I mean, it's not a publicly available website, it's not anything like that. So even if you break it, you can watch the video again or recover it from a backup file that you have saved, and you're good to go again. See, now that was pretty much everything in terms of the HTML and CSS. We've got a good looking application going. The content doesn't dynamically change because we haven't connected it. The content won't dynamically change as we haven't connected. The content won't dynamically change as we haven't connected any JavaScript or the API to this application so far. But it looks good, so now we know what it would look like once it's working. So we've set up the front end, we've made it look nice. There's still about 10 minutes left to the video, and the rest of that is JavaScript. So I think I'm just going to end the video here for now, guys, and then we'll just explore the JavaScript side in the next episode of Road to Becoming a Web Developer. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you in the next one.